Hi, my name is Albert with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you a pre-owned 2011 Kawasaki ZX10R, and this is the ABS model. This bike is actually my personal bike, and so I get the question a lot of times here at the store, what kind of bike do you ride? Well, this is my personal bike, or one of them, and I decided to maybe sell it here and just get something a little different. I'm not sure exactly what I want. If I don't sell this one, I'll continue to ride it. I enjoy this bike quite a bit. I think it's just beautiful, and I love the technology in it. But what I'd like to do is show you a few of the things that I've done to my bike. Now, first of all, I'm in my early 40s, and so I don't ride like I did when I was 18 anymore. I tend to ride this bike longer distances now. I tend to ride this bike 130 to 150 miles every time I ride it. I don't get it out of the garage just to go around town. I've mostly always done highway riding on this bike. You can go faster on the highway. To me, that's just more fun. So around town, it's hard to safely go fast. And I do like to go fast, although I don't ride like an idiot. But so anyway, I'll tell you about some of the things that I've done to my bike. Because I ride longer distance, one of the first things I did is I installed a gel pad in the seat. So this is the stock seat. I took it apart, took it off the bike, took the stock vinyl off, and I installed a gel pad right in here. And so now it's softer. Where the stock seat would hurt my rear after about 30 minutes, this one I can go an hour or so before it starts hurting. And there are some aftermarket seats, but anyway, I put a gel pad in this one. You can barely tell by looking at it that anything's been done to it all, but it's much more comfortable. I also installed a solo cowl. My wife does not ride on sport bikes with me anymore, and so the cruisers or touring bikes if I bring one of those home. But so anyway, a solo cowl. I've never ridden a passenger on this bike. The other thing I did to this bike is I changed the rear turn signals. This has the European style turn signals, so these are genuine Kawasaki parts, and I ordered these from a dealer out of the United Kingdom. And originally this had the big fender on it with the regular stock type turn signals. And anyway, I dig the fact that I could tidy it up a little bit and still use Kawasaki OEM parts. Now the license plate bracket, I actually got this from a guy that was building them, and he was on eBay. It was a really nice made bracket. It bolted right on, fit real good. This is the factory license plate light. I just modified it a little bit to fit there. Anyway, made a nice clean tail. Everything's nice and visible. You can see the turn signals. It's almost factory looking. So anyway, I dig that. I also put a Yoshimura slip-on this bike, and this is a 3/4 system. And so it replaces from the header back. I didn't see any reason to replace the header. I like the look of this pipe. I dig carbon fiber. I'm a techie guy, and so carbon fiber just pushes that button on me. So anyway, I like it. It's not loud and obnoxious, but it has a good sound to it. I'll crank it up in a minute for you. I also added a set of Kawasaki accessory swing arm spools and the Kawasaki accessory tank pad set. So genuine Kawasaki accessory tank pad set. I did change the windshield on it. I bought this bike with just a few thousand miles on it from one of my customers who bought it and then found out he was moving out of the country. And so anyway, we made a deal and I bought it from him. And anyway, the windshield had some real light scuffs on it. I'm very picky about my motorcycle, so I did order just an aftermarket clear windshield. I think this may be a zero gravity or something, but it's just a standard clear windshield, really not any different than stock. A slightly different look to it. But and then the other thing I did, because I do like to do long distances, is I added a throttle lock, and this is made by a company called Throttle Meister. And basically you give this little grip, this bar end, a twist backwards, and it pushes out this little ring, and that holds this throttle on there. So you can relax your hand going down the road. You can still twist the throttle even with it on. You can make a small adjustments, and then you just turn it off, and now the throttle is back to regular mode. And then it just has a matching bar end that goes on this side. And so again, most people are not even going to realize those have been added, but it's just a really nice feature, especially for how I drive. And then I do have a Bluetooth headset in my helmet, and so I did a phone mount on here, and I installed a USB outlet with a charging cable. For my iPhone, it has just a USB outlet in it, so you could change this to a micro USB if you're not using an iPhone, whatever kind of phone you're using. But and so anyway, obviously my phone's not going to go with the bike, but the little phone mount I'll leave on it, and I like it. The the Bluetooth headset. I have a Cardo Bluetooth headset, and Bluetooth it with my phone, and I can listen to my music going down the road while I'm on those rides. I can even take a call, although that's not what I want to do, especially. Mostly just like having the music. So you can see that display as we turn it on has this big LED tachometer, really nice. It has 5,389 miles on it, and we'll crank her up for you. This is an ABS mode, ABS bike, and it does have traction control and power modes also. All of the 11 and up ZX10s have traction control and power modes. There's 3 different power modes. Use this button to switch them, but you got power, see if you can see that, mid power, low power, and full power. And then your traction control, you've got 3 modes: mode 3, off, mode 1, mode 2. So you got 3 modes plus off. But I run it in full power and traction and number 2 on the traction control for regular street riding most of the time. If it was rainy or something, I'd try not to ride in the rain, just because it's a lot of cleaning. But then I switch it to mode 3, and I may even bump that power down to the mid power. But regular riding, I run it in full power and in mode 2 on the traction control, and I don't get any interference on mode 2. So anyway, let's crank it up, let you hear that Yoshimura pipe. This bike is under factory warranty. It has Kawasaki extended warranty on it, so it has a couple, 2 or 3 years with a warranty on it. I'll get the exact numbers and put them in the ad. I also installed a road lock, Dislock on it, and this has a, this is the lock, and what this is different is that this piece is bolted onto the bike, so I don't have to carry a big Dislock with me. All I carry is this pin that goes right in here, and it locks into one of these holes in the rotor. And when it locks into that hole, this bike will not roll, not more than a few millimeters. This bike will not roll, so there's not much chance of you driving off with your Dislock installed. If you've ever tried to drive away with your Dislock, 1 or 2 things happen usually. Either you damage your bike, the Dislock comes around here and hits the fender, or comes over here and hits the caliper, or you'll have an accident. You'll go to take off, the bike will abruptly stop, and you'll have an accident. This bike will not roll, so you're not going to be able to take off even a little bit with this lock in place. And then also it's just easier to carry, and so safer, and anyway, I dig it, and that's why I put it on here. So it's got a green anodized road lock. This bike is really clean. I pride myself on keeping my bikes real clean. You can maybe see inside the fairing there how clean everything is, the wheels, the brakes. You know, not to sound arrogant or anything, but I keep it really clean, and I think it's in great shape, and I hope you recognize that. But because I try to keep it just as nice as I possibly can. Let's see, what else? You know, I don't know, I'm sure this leaving out. I didn't go into a lot of technical stuff. It is a 1,000cc liter bike. It is super fast, way faster than I need for on the street, but I dig that about it. It does have brand new Michelin Power One, I think that's what they're called, Power One tires on it. This is actually a DOT road race tire or track day tire, and so really sticky, soft tire, but these tires are brand new. I just installed them on the bike, absolutely brand new. And something else, oh, and I've been running the Kawasaki synthetic oil in it, but I do have the rear seat for it. I do have the stock exhaust, I do have the stock windshield, I do have the stock rear fender. I think I have everything but maybe the handlebar weights, but it does have a GoPro mount on it here. Not a big deal. I can take that off or leave it on, but it does have a GoPro mount there. All right, well, that's a look at my personal 2011 Kawasaki ZX10R ABS in lime green. If you're interested in this bike, give me a call. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. All right, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in LaMarque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we would love to help just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.